I'm Mark Glasgow and I'm an illustrator. I think growing up as a boy anywhere, one of the first things that you draw is dicks. And I don't know why, but I don't know if it's true of girls as well or whatever, but everybody draws dicks. Everyone fills their the margins of their paper with dicks, and for some reason I've just not stopped. My drawing has kind of evolved over the years in that originally it was a tool of communicating ideas, communicating the practicalities of things, like how a dress is made or how a jacket is made or whatever. Then I guess in more recent years it's become a thing in its own right, where it's a little bit more lighthearted and it's not so serious. It's kind of communicating levity and humor rather than it being a practical pursuit. I like ink, like pen and ink. It's really fast. I could do it on my lunch break in an hour. And it has this kind of, old school quality to it. But then I also really enjoy ruminating over a long drawing on the iPad, for example, which takes much longer. And I've done a lot of drawings of the RuPaul's Drag Race queens and things like that, where I, spend a day really sketching out and doing it in color and learning the digital illustration skills. So I enjoy both the short stuff and the long stuff, just like dicks. Whenever I am working, I tend to watch Real Housewives or true crime thing, or I listen to a podcast where they talk about a film that I've never seen. I love this one podcast where they recap Law and Order episodes, but I never watch Law and Order. I just like them talking about it. So this one was a little drawing of RuPaul, and then you can kind of add your own little caption. This is one of the first sort of meme illustrations I ever did. It was from the Hotline Bling video. Didn't finish it, but kept it anyway. For a long time I was just drawing what I liked. But I think that becomes quite one-dimensional, and you also have to interrogate as a creator, why do you like specific things? What is the psychology behind liking this kind of body type over this kind of body type? A lot of my work, owes a lot to people like Tom of Finland, but I also want to update that. A big part of that is celebrating different bodies, and I think illustration, gives you the freedom to kind of celebrate that and make that into a fantasy, which has traditionally been avoided. In terms of what's next, I'm kind of enjoying the work that I'm working on currently, taking a bit more time over stuff rather than just trying to churn stuff out. I'd like to maybe start collaborating a bit more with brands and other creatives, and just kind of keep doing what I'm doing.